Okay, so last time you guys had reached Tetsu's forge, and basically the majority of the part was you guys is being shown his gym that he has in his basement, the Durants he has organizing all his scrap for him, which out of context sounds bad, but still. Uh, and
Well,
Rio successfully defeated him, which I don't remember. Did I give him the experience? I don't remember. I don't think I did because he forgot to remind me. So that's his own fault.
clearly.
Let's see. Do I have it in? Because I will have to do that for the other ones as well if I haven't. I believe it was this one. Let me just see if. Okay, it's not. Well, if he gets here today and he actually shows up, I'll give him the experience. If he doesn't, then I can just do it, and then he can do it later. But anyways, yeah. So he did that, and that was the entire thing. And Tetsu told you that he only had time to do one. Uh, so that fight took probably, uh, let's say an hour. Let's say half an hour. I don't think Pokemon fights really take that long. Uh,
I mean, I don't know. That was a full 6v6 with legends and shit. Some high power stuff got slung around. And I
about
mean, in real life it took over an hour.
yeah, so probably about 45 minutes, maybe something like that. So I need to actually look at the world map to see how long it would have taken you to get to where you currently are, which is down here. And you started there, so about a hex to get to his house, house and slash forge, whatever. Where is? That'll be under handouts because I can't even do my own thing. Um, since you're just walking, it's 5 hours, so that's 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, it was about 12. So now it's about 12:40, 12:45, 12:50. Uh, and he has a he doesn't really have a thing to heal Pokemon, but he seems to have a stockpile of items to heal Pokemon if needed. That he's just been sitting on from his trainer days, I guess.
Makes sense. I mean, he's pretty like out in the middle of nowhere here. He would probably want to have ample healing supplies since there's not like a convenient center or anything.
Uh, so do I have anything on him? Yeah, he's probably yeah. Uh, so uh, after he heals both his and Rio's Pokemon, he goes back into the back room, and as he said before, the app is now removed from your Pokedex. And he goes back into the back room. Uh, uh, you don't know what he does because he just goes into the back room. He's like a few minutes. He comes back wearing which I could only describe as traveling clothes. Uh, Before he was mostly wearing just like a t-shirt and maybe shorts at most because he's working in the forge all the time and it's always really freaking hot.
Hmm.
And now he looks like he's uh, got like a weird. Uh, I wouldn't really call it a sweater, uh, but instead he's got like a long sleeve shirt on top of a shirt underneath it. It looks like,
Mm-hmm.
uh, and it goes up to, I don't know if you remember what he looks like.
Hello. Sorry I'm late.
Hello.
Uh huh. Oh,
Hi.
oh god, now I have to fix everything and hold on.
Uh,
Anyway, did I miss the start of the fight?
Uh, 1 second. Nope, that's
Oh,
correct.
did I ever get my XP? I don't think I ever got my XP.
I was literally just talking about that, and I haven't given it to you because I forgot.
Grabby hands.
Yeah, I'll get to
he was
work on.
saying it was your fault for not reminding him.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm sorry.
I've been doing other shit this week, trying to figure out what the hell my possibly new work is getting me to do, but I haven't heard anything from them. And I've also been trying to contact the other work that I went to before, and they haven't been contacting me because I need, tax information from them. But that's neither here and there. I'm not going to talk about it. But yeah, I'll get you that experience in a second here.
Stuff
Thank
over
you.
the weekend.
I really appreciate that.
Mm-hmm. But while I'm doing that, I'll explain what is happening. All your Pokemon, Rio, will be revived and fully healed after he's used like items he's had just in the back room that he's brought out for you. Because he doesn't have a Pokemon Center healing thing. So that being said, if you've used any center moves, you won't be able to use them until you've actually slept for 8 hours.
Happens. Works for me.
If you used any at all, I don't know if you have.
I believe I used just maybe one or two.
Yeah, just give me. While I am looking up experience things, because I'm going to need to do that, he goes in the back, like I said, and basically gets his traveling stuff out. And he says, before he does that, he's like, I got some things I gotta grab before I can head out. If you guys want to go upstairs, and he grabs basically what looks to be like nondescript meat, because how I've made the Pokemon world, and in a couple of different like bowls, and then the Durant come up and just start eating from them because they're carnivores, and I thought they were eating the middle. It's all right. He's got Aggron. The Aggron will be eating all of the metal that is not being used.
Fair enough.
Because according to Pokemon lore, an Aron can eat an entire mountain.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's normal stuff. That's what Larvitar has to do to become a Pupitar,
Nom nom.
supposedly.
Munch, munch.
I think that was that Aron, or was that, I don't remember. I think it was something like that, or it was like something like. Now I'm gonna show how much. Oh no, that's right. It eats like railroad tracks and stuff like that. Was one of the things I was thinking of. Yeah, it basically eats like bridges and metal rails and stuff. But yeah, while he does that, you guys stay here, or do you guys actually go up?
Oh, what do you mean go up?
So, because you're in
Go
his
up.
basement right now, right? He
Oh, we're
asked you.
still downstairs. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go up.
I mean, I'll
Stairs,
just
I guess.
yeah, just follow whoever.
All right. 1 second. Sorry, I'm just gonna. Right. Just give me a second to get his experience, because this will just take a second. But do you guys do anything while you're upstairs? You want to take a look at what he has sitting in his quote unquote shop that he has?
Sure.
For reference, because I wasn't sure what I was 100% what I make him, but he is an artificer, so anything under artificer that he can craft and you can get from him. Since he also is a capture specialist, because that's required for needing to be artificer, he has a spare. I think is great balls the best thing you can make. He has probably he has a few basic balls. He has some great balls, and he has ultra balls. If you want any of those.
Oh,
Oh.
oh yeah. Is Tetsu still here, or did he leave?
No, he went back into his back room to grab some stuff. So you're just up in his thing
Okay.
on your own right now. I don't think there's anything
Currently
else he can
finding the
really.
page where
Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay. Well, I might want to see if he can tell me what this black rock that I found is.
If when he eventually does come up after you guys have looked around and thinking about if you wanted any of his stuff, he says, "I'm not a petrologist. I don't know. It looks like a black rock to me.
Okay.
It's not it. Although, actually, hold on. It's not any thing he recognizes though. It just looks like a black rock to him.
Okay. Okay. So I'll have to go and see if anyone knows about it in Meteorite City.
Yep.
or
Let me know if there's anything
although
while I am doing this. If not, just say yes or no, because then I can do some more things that he is doing in the background.
let me back. I thought one of my folks still didn't have an item. Oh no, because once I get the Tyranitarite, the lax incense will go over to Bridget, so that's fine. I think I'm good. Well, actually, what about the protection charms for trainers?
Oh god, what's that under?
It's under Artificer, page 85.
Okay, roll me, let's see what he has first. Let's say, how many is there? 2, 4,
There's 10.
6, 8, 10. Roll me, we'll say they'll all be high, so roll me 5d100. Okay, and then roll me 2d10. Roll another d10.
Okay.
Just to make it different. Okay. So currently he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has for ability wise, he has magma armor and immunity. And that's it.
Okay.
If you have an item on you that's any of those and you want to be made into a thing, you could leave it with him, and then next time you guys come and fight him, he'll have it done.
Oh, that's a good point. Where's magma? Immune to freezing. Do I have spares of any of these? Or would I have to take one from Pokemon? I think I would, yeah. If I could have spare held items I can give. Not really. I think I'm good.
Okay.
Because I want Bertha to keep her razor claw, and that's the only one that I could potentially trade in.
And then finally, Golem. Rio, Brad, anything in there that you would like him to see if he has or want to have him make you?
He got any stat boosters?
Uh. Da, da, da. Roll will still say highs, but this time we'll say roll 3D 100.
Nice.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll 2D5 or 2D. Wait, yeah, no, 2D5 because there's not an HP one. He has an attack and a special defense.
Oh, the attack one sounds useful. How much? You're holding that. You don't use attack. You're holding a different item. Actually, maybe not. Yeah, no. Bummer. Anyway.
Two. Okay, have all the experience.
Yeah, it looks like Latios used a couple center moves. Latios has way too many center moves.
Yeah, that's a problem that like the big powerful pokes tend to get is all their really cool moves can't be used too frequently.
Yeah, Psywave, Wish, and Mist Ball are all center.
You never use Latios except for fighting gym leaders anyways, so
So,
just saying.
doesn't mean I don't want to be able to use their moves.
Okay,
Anyway. Yeah, no. Can you make me a gun? Use a weapon. Use a weaponsmith. There is no mechanical difference between any variety of weapon in this system, but it would be a good idea to have something for protection.
it's not something he's really ever thought of making before.
A ranged weapon of any variety is fine. Gun, crossbow, bow, sling.
I mean, he could probably make you a crossbow. He'd have
Neat.
to get the materials for it first because he doesn't really have wood per se to make a crossbow unless you want just a pure metal crossbow. It'll be heavy.
I mean, you can make crossbows out of flexible metals. It's not a bad idea.
It'll be heavy though, for him at least.
I've got decent strength. Or sorry, decent attack. My bad. Just a thought.
If you want him to make it, he can make it before next time he sees you. You just got to give
Sure,
him the specifics. He can't make. I'll say this: he can't make you again. There's be too many intricate parts, and he doesn't even know how he doesn't even know how to make bullets. So,
Okay.
Because he doesn't even have what would needed to be make like gunpowder and whatever, right?
Yeah, you generally need like sulfur and saltpeter and that sort of stuff.
All right. Crossbow is what? Long range weapon? Neat. Oh, that's interesting. Long range weapons have a minimum range they can be shot from.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense.
I don't know if I'd Say it does.
Well, okay, I would say it depends on the type of like. If it were like, you know, a longbow or some shit, that would make sense. But yeah, for like a crossbow, you could absolutely
Also, well, the
one
range in
close.
question is 4 meters. So, like, it's not like,
Would you like him to add anything onto it when he makes your weapon?
I don't think he can. Just the weapon crafter effect is fine.
He literally has everything under artificer, so he can add.
Artificer doesn't have anything about it because there's a different class about making weapons. Artificer just has that.
Artificer has stonesmith. He can take stones and put things on top of them.
I mean, cool
Put them
dogs,
like
I
into
guess.
weapons.
Not sure. Oh, wait. Ingredients for weaponsmith. Oh.
Yeah.
Do I have a stone on me? I think I might have a stone on me.
Oh, I should. Let me see what I got.
I do. I have several stones on me, apparently. Got a moonstone, a shiny stone, and a dawn stone. Shiny stone's critical hit. What does that even mean? Moonstone's not here. Shiny stone's not here.
I would assume instead of it a 20 to be a critical hit, it would be an 18. That's just me, though.
Okay, I do not currently. Unless he can use a
Wait.
Galley or a Sablite.
No, it's
No.
yeah, once daily on a rolling a 16 to 20, you can activate the effect of your stone as a
I
free
forget.
action.
Do you have a thing to slot a mega stone into, Rio? Because he can do that for you if you want into your.
Yeah, he made me one a while ago, I think.
I think so.
Yeah, I
I
believe
remember.
so.
Yeah, none of those
I
stones are
remember that
super.
happening. I just don't remember what he got.
What kind of rocks you got around here? Because yeah, I think a stone effect would be cool, but
He in particular doesn't have any stones. If he's making
yeah, that's what I
if
thought.
he's making one, either someone would give him a stone to do it, or he would go out and look for one.
Oh wait, there are okay. Stonesmith Plus has more options
Yeah.
actually.
What is going on with my?
What
Hold
page
on.
is this on?
In the handbook, it's 85. 1
Yeah.
second.
Hmm. Let's go with
My microphone's not cutting out for you guys, right?
Oh wait, they can be two materials, can't
No.
they? That's so interesting.
Weird. I'm wondering because it's not coming in. It doesn't look like I'm talking sometimes in my things. That's why I'm just confused.
Now, could you only use these effects on the weapon
It's
and
specifically
not like on a move that you use?
Oh, actually, can I get this on knuckle dusters instead of a
I was gonna
do I
ask
want it to be
the
a melee
same
weapon?
thing, actually.
I'm not sure if I like having a ranged option is the thing. But a gun
Buster already fights with his
the
hands.
problem is that it's put in when the weapon is made, not after the fact.
Yeah. What does that have to do with anything? I'm confused.
Do you have knuckle dusters already? Is the question.
Well, he's weaponsmithing the weapon in the first place.
Yeah, I
Out
know,
of the
but do you
upgrade.
have the weapon already? Is what I'm saying, because you'd have to make it from scratch first.
Yeah, no, I'm not worried about that. Yeah. I was expecting the making them from scratch regardless. I was just curious if those were an option, but I think I'm gonna go with the crossbow still just for ranged weapon option. Or maybe a normal bow. Nah, crossbow.
Just so you know, all the stuff he's gonna make, it's gonna be made of metal.
Or I mean, in this case, stones. But yeah.
Obviously,
Anyway, what kind of stones did anyone else have?
the strings won't
I
be made of
don't
metal
have
because that'd be
any
crazy.
currently, but
But
I
now
mean,
that I
it
know
wouldn't be
this is a
terribly crazy to make the string out of some variety of wire. But yeah.
now that I know this is an
And
option,
he doesn't have any on him despite living in this mountain.
doing it.
Is that correct? Yeah.
huh? Sorry.
He doesn't have any stones on him despite living in this mountain, having mining Pokemon.
He hasn't gone out recently to get any because he's been working on a project for Meteorite City.
Moonstone, Shiny Stone, and Dawnstone are all I've got, which are not incredible here. Actually,
Yeah, I'm looking for.
shoot.
I would definitely
Um,
want a moonstone. I'm thinking maybe dawn, but
You want to bypass Protect? That's interesting.
well, you also ignore all evasion.
Yeah, ignoring the evasion is nice.
So as long as you roll within the hit, you hit.
Yeah,
But I do also have a couple guarantee hit moves anyway.
yeah. Um,
Or I
yeah.
think
I
I
mean, it's
have
a bummer that it's only once a day. Anyway, yeah, I think I'll use my Moonstone and my Dawnstone for the crossbow.
yeah, that's what I was. Well, wait, the Dawnstone won't do anything in a crossbow
What do you mean?
because it's adjacent, right?
Oh, you're right. If it's a long range weapon, then I can't do it. Oh, right. You're actually really good at punch, huh?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I was thinking about doing this, but I'll need to go find or buy
Nah,
stone.
that's cool. Do you want to moon and dawn up your fist? Because I'll just stick with my freaking accessories,
I mean,
honestly.
I would love that, yeah.
I don't
Cool.
know,
Then
Kaz, you
yeah.
got any that you're just holding on to?
Yeah, I have a shiny stone, I think, and a firestone, and a sunstone, I think.
Firestone is burn. Sunstone is you can deal
Use
special
special
instead of
attacks rather
physical.
than
That's
physical.
interesting. Not not probably gonna come up. I think it's annoying that that's only once daily. Um, yeah. Yeah, I'll pass off the moon and dawnstone.
Okay, well, thank you. I mean, do you want like some cash? I don't have a lot right now.
Don't worry about it. I do.
Okay, well, thank you.
Since you are providing the stones for him, he won't charge you extra. Uh, so the weapon itself will probably, uh, when he gets it to you, it'll cost you probably. Well, let's see how well he makes it first.
Does he even need a check? Oh, he does.
Yeah, he does.
Open it created with a level of X, trainer level plus XD6, where X is your speed mod up to a max of 100. I'm guessing he's probably going to roll pretty high up there.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably a max level trainer.
Even then, though, I'm not actually sure what his speed mod is.
Right, but I mean, it adds trainer level as well, so that's already like plus 30.
Yeah. Well, more than that. I'm 30. I think what
Okay,
max
I
trainer would
forget
be?
what the cap
Because
is.
what's the max? Let me just be honest. He is max level. So what is max level in this?
Let's find out.
It's either 40 or 50.
No, it's higher than that. Because I know that I'm not particularly close to
Well, he
it.
rolled like garbage though. Big surprise.
For trainers, it's 50.
Okay,
All
so
right, so it'd
that's
be
Okay.
a level
63.
63.
Yeah,
That
63.
is a bad roll for him.
It will be
Well,
fair.
plus
It's
his
an
speed.
average roll for me. Let's be honest. Not a bad roll for him. It's an
Actually,
average roll
is
for
it
me.
bad? One second.
What is his speed though?
Its speed is 5. That's why it's 5d6.
Really? I would have expected more. Fair enough.
Oh,
Yeah. Is that a bad roll?
Because
Actually, it might be near average.
but remember, he's an artificer second. He's an ace trainer and a type ace
Oh no,
first.
that is well below average. Okay. What's his fourth class?
Well, it's ace trainer type ace capture specialist and then artificer. Because capture specialist
Capture
you need
specialist?
capture specialist, the base class for artificer.
Oh sweet. Can he make Pokeballs?
He can make. I said he can make Pokeballs, Great Balls, and Ultra Balls.
Nice.
Also, I'm
Oh.
giving your
Anyway, yeah,
Pokemon
he
experience if you
well
haven't been
below
paying
his
attention.
average. Where? What? Huh?
Above my roll there.
What about that?
You can give me
Oh,
your
that's how
Pokemon
much XP
experience.
those two get. Okay.
Well, if I'm able to describe what I'm looking for at all, I'm going to assume that, you being a similar anime nerd, you have seen Full Metal Alchemist.
Yes.
So basically, just like the cestus that Armstrong has, but
Okay.
instead of like the alchemy circle on the back, it's just like that's where the stones are.
You get
So
your moon
basically,
on
just
one
like
and your sun on the
metal
other.
metal plates to go around the hands to reinforce a punch.
Sure.
Doesn't need to be fancy, is what I'm saying.
Uh-huh. Sorry, I'm just checking. Lancelot's knocked out a lot of guys in the last thing he did. He knocked out 2.5 Pokemon last thing by himself.
Who did? Oh, Lance. All right. Did Bert level up? Let's find out.
But other than that, he
Yeah.
will take those stones from you guys. And what are you making? So both Rio and Buster are making something, is what I'm hearing. Yes.
No, I just passed the stones off to Buster. I'm good.
Oh, okay. Uh, so Buster, he'll take those from you, and he will go outside to his forge. He will. I was like, I'll have to make this later when I come
Yeah.
back because I got a delivery I gotta go make. And he opens up
Not a
his
problem.
he just opens up this forge, and there is a big ass drill bit inside of his forge that's as tall, maybe slightly taller than an average person.
Let me guess, this is for some sort of like mining excavation something.
What was your first guess?
My first guess was that it's for like a mining excavation something.
Anyway.
Anyways,
Did you need to ask what my first clue was? Because that's not what you said.
It's not what you said. He's got a point.
uh, unfortunately, as you guys look, this thing is just slightly too tall to uh, go because it's on top of like a basically a cart basically that's holding on top of it that he's placed it in there. It's because now it is sitting in that cart. It is too tall to get outside of the garage door. He
Would you
pulls
like
out.
some help getting it off the cart and out and back onto the cart?
It's like no. I have to make relatively big things in my forge. I figured this out a long time ago. He's gonna pull out a Pokeball and send out his Alolan Doug trio. And he says,
Hey,
if you would, and the Doug trio nods. It goes underground, and then the ground starts to shake, and then the whole
it's just digging out ground
no no
underneath
no
the
no no no
cart.
no the whole like where the forge it is like it uh it's just it's not actually part of like the house or anything because it's separated. It looks like basically it's just a giant metal shed, and the shed the outer area of it rises up slightly, uh and it stays there for a second. Then he sends out Agron, and the Agron will grab it and just pull the cart out. And then once the drill bit is outside of the shed goes back down to its resting position, so to speak. And then the Alolan Doug trio comes back out, and he retreats it,
Nifty.
keeping the Agron out, obviously, because he's gonna need him to pull this with him. And it's like, if you guys wanna come with me as he's closing the shutter of the garage.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if that was all right.
Okay.
Although I will say, doing this, if you do come with him, one, you won't get any encounters, and two, you won't be searching for any caves.
That's fine. I mean, we
However,
can just
you will be able to
peel
go
off.
straight from here to Meteorite City, because he won't get lost because he's been through the mountain so many times and he has a specific path he always goes.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I'll take that personally, because we're really good at getting lost here
I don't know. I
normally.
kind of like getting lost.
I do too, but if I can like get my if I can find someone in town who I can trade a Mega Stone for
Hmm.
instead of having to search it down, like that would be significantly faster.
Sure. Speaking of which, I need to get goddamn more experience on Bert. He's still what's the word? Not even close to getting Stone Edge, so he still can't use his stupid Z move. Got another 5 levels before he lands it.
All right. Please move the token while I'm doing things straight to Meteorite City, and it will be. Since you are all riding on Agron, I need to see what his overland speed is specifically. Because compared to this giant bit that he's pulling, uh, it basically it weighs. You guys weigh nothing.
Hmm.
Okay, his overland. His power is 5. Is the power thing in the Pokedex or is it in?
Oh yeah, it's near the start of the Pokedex because Pokemon have a power stat, but not people.
Yes. Uh, oh, he has literally the maximum. I was gonna say he has the maximum. 10's the maximum. Yeah, 350 pounds.
That's it.
Yeah, which is I know surprising.
I can blend a hand, certainly.
That's a crazy low number. Anyway.
Uh, I mean, he uses Aggron just to travel. Uh, he doesn't necessarily use it for speed.
Right. But it's just that 350 seems like a very low amount
Yeah, they
of.
super lowball it. Like horses can do better than that. I'm pretty sure Aggron's stronger than a horse. I think a normal horse can drag around like 600, and
Okay.
two horses combined are like 1800 for some reason.
Let's see. What else does he have on his team? I mean, he could send out freaking Heatran, but I don't think he's gonna do that.
Oh, okay. Um, if you appropriately feed and often train your Pokemon strength, you may raise your power skill. If you know the move strength, you can raise the power skill. So you could easily say that it's like, been trained up to like power 7 and has like 750. Then
Actually,
it
no.
could move that
Actually,
cart
honestly, he
reasonably well.
probably, with all the stuff that his Aggron's been pulling around, he probably is.
Yeah.
How, and I forgot about that because I totally made it because Skarmory normally can't carry a person,
Oh
which is
yeah.
so I made it where it's like, hey, can I do this to my Skarmory when I was playing this character? Can I do this to my Skarmory so that he can carry me and fly me around? And he's like, yeah, all right.
Yeah.
So yeah. However, uh, before entering into, actually, once you crest the top of the mountain, probably about like there on like the edge, he does take out a who would he have left behind because he's just going on a a thing. Who would he not need? That's a good question. Um, he needs Aggron. He would need. Honestly, he probably wouldn't need. Yeah, he probably wouldn't. That would be. Yeah, he probably wouldn't need his Skarmory with him. So, because he's. Well, you could use it to. No, because he's got the cart he has to take back with. Yeah, so he wouldn't take the Scar Marine with him. He pulls out a heavy ball and just lets out Heatran and just tells him to keep watch of the forge while he's gone. He says, "Remember, if these guys show up again, don't attack them." And the Heatran just nods and just wanders off into what looks to be where his temporary living situation while he's up here in the mountains watching it. Also, something I learned about Heatran is he has an ability that just can start a volcano and stop a volcano.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. But yeah, you successfully get to Meteorite City. It is gonna be about what is it? What is Agron's? Actually, he probably will be one less overland because he's having to carry this thing. So he'll be traveling at 6 instead. Just to see what time it is by the time you guys get there. So it takes about half an hour less each. Heck, so that's an hour less. So it's about 10 p.m. by the time you get to Meteorite City.
All right. Well, I'll just find somewhere to sleep.
He
I mean,
says,
probably also have some food. But
He's like, I'm gonna take this into a warehouse that I own here and make sure it's locked up. I'm gonna basically I'll probably be sleeping at the Pokemon Center too, so he'll just drop you off there,
yeah,
and so you can head off to go to put this and make sure it's stored properly.
I mean, does he want any help with that, or?
That's fine, I got it.
Okay.
Me and my Pokemon do this regularly. It's no big deal.
Yeah, fair enough.
So you hop off at the Pokemon Center. He goes back. He goes to the warehouse, so you guys can sleep for the night. So get center moves back, and also you can do daily training.
All right.
And let's see, 4100. Let's see if anything crazy is happening. Nope. So it's a nice day out, so there's nothing really. It might be raining, maybe, if that's correct for myself. Where's my weather thing? What was that? It's 36. Yeah, just windy out, which I think is what it was before. So half of Heatran. So 2. 2, 4, and 3. So 7,600 plus half of that.
All right.
Was 4 is the other one, right? Yeah. There's Lancelot's experience from the battle.
He's. Can I throw some of that at Bert? Jesus Christ.
Well, you knocked out 2 of his Pokemon and beat up Heatran pretty well. Also, you know.
Can't be like that. Type advantage works. That's gonna bring him from. Let's see what the XP chart says. He goes from 41 to 45. 4 levels.
Very nice.
Well, yes, it's half his scissors.
Well, this. God bomb. That. Actually.
So what do you do the next morning?
Well, we gotta hit the Pokemon Center first, enter back. And then I don't know, what do you guys want to do?
I want to go and see if I can find a shop that has a Tyranitarite or would buy the Sablite and Lucarian or Galladite that I have.
All right. Um, let's see if you can find someone who's trading in.
Wait, did nobody else want to fight Tetsu? I'm sorry.
No,
Or did
we
that...
do, but he's
We
doing stuff.
do, yeah.
He's got business he's got to attend to, man. He had to deliver a giant ass freaking drill.
Look, man, I don't know what this man's got going on.
And I want to see if anyone knows what my black rock is.
Yeah, that's probably the same.
I
thing
also
as
didn't
I
want
was
to
going
like.
with.
Yeah, we'll figure that out in a sec. I also didn't want to basically clog up the next 3 parts with just fighting him. So this gives you time to prepare if you want to keep fighting him, and also gives me time to do other things. So Buster, let's see if you can find someone who's trading in them, and if other people want to help him out, they can by rolling a streetwise check. Brad, you will have to roll your own streetwise check to find someone to help investigate your rock. Yours will be easier than Buster's.
Oh,
Okay.
So Rio, if you want to, you can assist. If you say, let's say you get above a 13, you can give them a +1 bonus, and then depending on how your streetwise check is, they'll get an extra bonus on top of that. But you have to say who you're going to be assisting and help finding something.
God dang it, I didn't realize I was muted. Do you mind repeating that?
If you're not doing anything and you would like to assist either Brad or Buster, you can. Buster will definitely need it. Actually, you know what? I think even if you help Buster, I don't think Buster's going to really find anything.
Oh, I rolled a 16.
What is Buster looking for? I'm sorry.
Buster is looking for someone to trade in.
And my thing didn't break.
He's looking for someone to trade in things. If you he'll find someone, but if you roll high enough streetwise check, you can assist him in having a better chance of that guy having a Tyranitarite. Or before you decide, you can also help Brad. Brad's will be easier in finding someone to figure out what his black rock does or is.
I already rolled the help out.
Buster. Okay. 14. Let's say every 3. That's 17. All right. Buster with a 20, with the help of Rio.
Yay.
You find someone who is trading in both Z crystals and mega stones. Now,
hell yeah.
Since you are specifically looking, I know because I won't have you roll it randomly because you are specifically looking for one. If you, let's see, what would be a good roll for this? Yeah, I think in this case, since he helped you out a lot, we'll give it a 50-50 shot if he has it. So roll a D100 and specify high or low. 1 to 50 is low, and then 51 to 100 is high.
High.
He unfortunately does not have a Tyranitarite.
Oh, so fucking close.
Oh.
Of course, it's right on the edge. Well, would he be interested in buying a Sablite or a Galladite?
Are you looking for anything else? Actually, let's see what he has on him. Brad, while I'm doing this, actually, you know what? Let me just finish giving Rio his experience first. But Brad, roll me a streetwise check to see if you can find someone who can tell you what's going on with your rock.
Did Arthur not participate in that fight? I can't remember.
I haven't got that far yet. I'm still giving experience.
No, I just don't remember. I legitimately did not remember. If
he just closed it out, basically.
He murdered the Scizor at the end.
Yeah, he apparently was also missing 2 levels that I hadn't put on him.
Uh, Brad, unfortunately, that is good enough. You can't find anyone today to know what your black rock is. Everybody you meet just says, "Oh man, it just looks like a perforated black rock to me."
Okay,
Rated? Nice. Fancy.
I don't need anyone to tell me it is a black rock. I know it's a black rock.
Are
Well,
you
Yeah, I
sure?
mean, I'm
Because I
terrible
can
at this
tell you
stuff.
that
Even I can tell it's a black rock.
I don't know if I'd say black. This is like obsidian colored, like it's not just black.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's all like porousy or whatever, right? What if it's like
Mhm.
pumice? What if it's like a
Ooh, what if
like
hey,
volcano rock?
you've got a good point. I feel like pumice is more of a charcoal color though.
Man, I don't know rocks. I just got done saying
man, this
that.
this rock I gave you just for the lulls of it is being hilarious right now.
Oh yeah. No, that's always the best shit as a DM is the stuff you put zero thought into and then your players are like, "Oh, what is this?" I've had
Yeah.
so many good moments come about that way.
All right, good
So
job,
you're
Lancelot.
so you're saying it's not anything important.
Wait, is that
Oh,
more experience
oh
for
no,
Lancelot?
sorry,
I thought you already
that's your Latias. Sorry, I just copied it from before and I just forgot to change the name. That's a
Lancios it is.
Latias.
Cool.
Sorry.
Yeah. That's their ship name.
Please don't
There you
ship
go.
my Pokemon.
There you go. That's all your experience. Okay.
Really? That's all Arthur got? Dang. All
He
right.
only took out the Scizor, and that's half the experience he got from fighting the Scizor.
That doesn't make it less of a bummer.
I couldn't give any experience to Mercury because he got one shot and it didn't do anything.
He was in. He was
Yeah,
there.
for a round.
Did Mercury did do something I seem to remember.
He cast hail and that was it, but it didn't. He
That
did.
helped! It
Got a
literally
hit
KO'd a Pokemon.
It did not KO a
I
Pokemon.
think he got knocked before he KO'd anything, but I know he got a hit off.
The hail
Like
helped.
when he went out, the thing was like more than half dead, and he like
Yeah,
hailed
yeah,
him
he
up.
ice sharded as well.
Regardless, 1 second. I need to just check something. For starters, Buster, let's see if he has any interesting any special Z moves specifically. So roll me a D100 and specify high or low.
Let's try high again.
All
Oh,
right. So right now he only has basic Z move things. So just roll. Let's say roll 3D, however many types there are.
18.
18.
Okay, so it'll just be 1920 as a reroll.
Roll and reroll. You can reroll. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say reroll the 13 as well.
A 3,
All right.
5, and 13.
All right.
However you choose.
I'm just using my type calculator for this. So 1, 2, 3. He's got a flying, a ground. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and an electric. Just basic ones.
Well, I don't really use these things, but do either of you guys need any of those?
Are those Z crystals?
Yeah, there's Z
Yeah.
crystals. Flying ground, and electric.
Well, no, I'm good. I already got 2 of them, and they're already on.
Let's see. 1 second while I look up how many mega stones there are minus Tyrannotite. One, two, three,
Yeah, I think I'm
4,
good.
5, 6. Skipping those. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. So, Buster, roll me. Let's see, he has that many. Roll on one last D100 and specify high or low, and this will determine if he has 5 instead of 3.
Hi.
Yes.
Hey.
So roll me 5D41.
Okay.
No copies, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has a Blastoisite. Next one is 16. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He has an Abomasnoite.
Abomasnoite?
Yes.
Is it Abomasnoite?
It's a bombicide.
Bombicite. I'm sorry, I'm
Abomasite.
reading the
Abomasite.
Pokemon. 16, next is 25, 17, 18, 19,
Okay.
20,
If it was
21,
Abomasnoite, I was gonna be
23,
mad.
24. He has a
No,
Garchompite.
oh, I do kind of wish I had a Garchomp.
He's got a he also has a Sableye.
All right, so
Uh,
I'm guessing he doesn't want that one.
uh, and then 10 from there. 1, 2, 3. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And he has a Cameruptite.
Well, I don't need any of those, but I appreciate him giving us a little bit of his time.
Says
Yeah, and maybe I would want to sell my Alolan Raichu.
you can't sell them, you can only trade them.
Oh, okay.
If you
So
want
never.
the I will say though, if you're trading specific Pokemon ones for other if you're trading for Mega Stones, it's 1-to-1, but if you're trading them for basic Z crystals, you can trade them for 2-to-1 because the specific ones are a lot more rare than just the basic ones are.
Okay. Well, there's not really any that I really need. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
because all my Pokemon are holding items.
I figure at this point you basically all have items. All
Yeah.
right. Then in that case, what do you want to do? Tetsu told you that he's gonna be probably in town for. Let's just roll. Let's say this plus one. Let's say this plus one. He's gonna be in town probably for 3 days before he goes back to the
Well,
forge.
then I would like to go exploring because I'm still looking for a rock.
Uh, Brad, if you
Oh,
want, you can count. You can check to see if you can find someone again who uh, can figure out what your rock is. Or
are
since you are in
okay.
the city, I will let you because you know specific people. If you let's say
Oh
if
yeah,
you
talk to the gym leader.
well, you can do that too. But Brad specifically knows people that you guys don't that might be
Oh,
able to tell him things if he can get in contact with them. So if you want, let me just look up what a skill this would be. I would let you, you know what? I would let you roll a diplomacy bluff slash diplomacy roll, and say if you get a 15 or above, you could try and contact uh freaking I'm just make sure I'm getting the correct names here because I'm not thinking of anime. I need to think of game wise. Uh, I want to make sure.
fire.
Yeah,
Is
sorry,
she
I'm getting.
still in
Yeah,
town?
you could maybe try and see if you can get in contact with Birch. You could maybe get in contact with Sapphire, who happens to know a very good, well-known person who knows lots about rocks.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. They
Yeah,
do have a rock friend.
I'll try to contact Sapphire.
All right, roll. You gotta roll me a bluff diplomacy and get a higher, a 15 or higher. Otherwise, you
Okay,
basically
come
can't get in
on.
contact with them.
Oh, too bad. One short.
I can't give you a bonus or anything because the other two don't really know them. You can, if you would like to go to talk to the gym leader if you wish. She might know something, but it's not 100%.
Yeah, I feel like it doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
basically what happens is, Brad, is that you get in contact with Birch and says, "Hey, do you want to know anything about Deoxys?" And you can say yes or no to that, because he's been studying. He's been studying him while he's been in your care, in his care rather. Uh, Saying that you haven't told anyone about that because it's a Pokemon from space after all. Lots of people are searching for them. Blah blah blah. And you ask, do you wonder if I can get in contact with Sapphire to get in contact with someone else? And he says, I haven't talked to Sapphire in a few days, so I don't know, but I can let you know you're looking for her for stuff. And that's
O-
basically what happens.
Okay.
But yeah,
Okay.
do
So,
you want to know anything about Deoxys that's been happening to it? Because it is your
Because you've been
Pokemon.
training it up.
like, I left Deoxys in his care, right?
Yeah. All your Pokemon are in his care, but he's specifically interested in Deoxys because it is a Pokemon from space, but he hasn't told
Okay.
anyone that he has one because, that's something he shouldn't be just telling people that he has.
Yeah, this isn't, public information.
Yeah, it's not public
Okay.
information.
Yeah, I'll ask him, like, hey, how is Caleb doing?
Uh,
I left him in your care.
Roll me a D100, Brad, and specify high or low.
Okay.
But don't roll just yet when you specify high or low because there's something I want to tell you before you roll it.
Okay.
Because I've been trying to get you to contact him about this because I wanted to do something about this, but this has just happened to be a good time to do this. So high or low?
Okay. I'm gonna say hi.
Okay. So, the lowest in this roll that you can get is about 65%, and the higher it gets up to 100, something better will happen. We'll say in things of okay, I need to see what I can make this even so it's not I think 15s would work. No, 15s won't work. We'll say 60, and then in increments of 10, something better will happen. So now roll that D100.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Unfortunately, all he can tell you right now is because he's trying to keep it public knowledge, he's only been able to really study it himself, so not much has happened. You may raise Caleb's level by like 3.
okay.
If you had gotten 60, I would have let you raise his level to whatever your current highest lowest level is, basically on your team. So whatever your lowest level on your team is would have been what
Current
it was.
highest,
And
lowest.
and then if you gotten 100%, 100 for whatever reason, it would have been whatever
So
your
just by 3?
just by 3.
Okay.
But yeah, you guys go off to try and find the gym leader now.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
All of you can give me streetwise checks to see if you can find her because she's currently not at the gym.
Oh,
Okay.
hey, I think I found her.
Well, let's see if you can find her even better with the other 2. That just means only one of you has to beat the DC now instead of all three. One more of you has to beat the DC rather than all three of you. That's basically, it's just a double success is basically all it is.
Yeah, fine by me.
So Brad and Rio need to roll those streetwise checks.
Sure.
Okay. I have bad luck today.
I see that.
What was the DC?
What's the maximum you can? What's the what?
I could get a 19.
You get a 19. You will succeed if you get a 4 or higher.
Boom.
All right. Buster and Rio talk to some people at the gym, and they tell you that she is currently in town. We'll say it's only about, like, after you guys have done all your wandering around and talking to people, say it's about getting close to noon by this point. They tell you that she is about to be leaving to go somewhere and probably won't be back for a day, so you better hurry up and catch her. She was supposed to be leaving the east of the city.
All right, thank you very much. Let's head over there.
Okay.
All right. When you head east of the city, there's some things you need to know. First, you spot a familiar drill bit as you're heading towards east of the city.
Yeah, I can't say I'm surprised.
I wonder what that's up to.
And there is, in fact, an Agron still pulling said drill bit. And there are 3 people. Actually, you know what? We'll say 4. There is obviously Tetsu because he's talking to 2 people. But there's also just what looks to be a random ranger with them. Looks like to be someone up higher in the ranks than just your average ranger, though. And there's 2 other people here. The gym leader, of course. I gotta remember which one it is because I was gonna call her the wrong one. Tasha, who, if you don't remember what she looks like, she's relatively pale, white skin, and she's usually wears like a white full covered dress, and she's got like adornments all over her body and stuff, like tiaras and like jewelry and stuff. And a person that you recognize that you came across before. Way when you were leaving Physical Town. There is I guess actually by this point she would be probably around, I want to say around probably like 20-ish, I think.
Yeah, it was Roxy, right?
No, not Roxy. God, I can't even remember what her name is now. Dragon, gym leader now.
Oh, Drayden? Iris?
No,
Claire?
Iris, yes, Iris. Sorry.
Oh.
No, but that would be funny if it was Claire, but also would make sense for other reasons. But yes, it is Iris, and they all see you guys approach, and they all say at the same time, it's you guys, and they all look to each other.
Oh.
It is indeed us, guys.
Hi. How's it going?
Tetsu will speak. I wasn't expecting to meet you guys for another few days. What's going on? Why are you guys here? I see you have met the other 2 that I'm heading up this project with.
Yeah, I mean,
he's like, I'm not surprised that you guys. I'm not surprised that you guys know Tasha at all. After all, she is the gym leader of the town.
Yeah,
the city.
exactly.
But he looks to the other looks to Iris like, I'm surprised you've even met them. Like, I just met them like maybe a couple
Kind
days
of
ago
just
as well.
randomly.
Yeah, I got Iris speaks up. Like, yeah, I got lost in it, and they had to point me in a direction to get here.
I mean, hey, I'm glad to, glad to find out
It's
that you
true. She's
actually made
very
it.
lost.
It's like, Tetsu looks to them, looks to you guys, like, so you guys wouldn't obviously be here for a reason, so who you need help from?
Oh, we were hoping Tasha could take a look at this weird rock.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, okay, the one you showed me, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you show her the black rock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I show her the black rock.
Pretty cool, huh? They keep calling it black, but I feel like it's more of a charcoal.
She will. She'd probably, with what she would be, she would have to be at very least an ace trainer. I wouldn't say she's a type ace because she has two types you would have to do.
You can be a type ace more than once.
True.
It's just generally unlikely.
Yeah, I haven't. I would say that all the gym leads are ace trainers at least, but after that, I wouldn't know what to. I want to see what was required for specifically meteorologists, because that would be probably something she would do if she could.
Metrologist?
Petrologist, yeah.
Petrol. I don't know how to spell it. I'm trying to think of what it's under. Let me just go back to not 01. Goddamn. I believe it's under. I want to say it's under professor or no researcher is what it would be. 231. Researcher. Is there a way you can? Is there a cross classing for that? I don't think there is.
Metrologist? That it feels like such a niche thing that I don't think they thought anyone would care to cross class into it.
I know.
I
I'm just
think
seeing if there
is a
is.
way to do so. I believe it's the stone psychic.
Oh yeah, that probably. Actually, there isn't.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, there is.
Cross classing. Trapper and Rune
and
Master.
Rune Master. Yeah, she would. Nah, she wouldn't be either of those. So
I am kind of surprised Earthshaker can't.
Yeah, actually, that's a little weird.
okay, so let's assume that she is. Well, yeah, I'd say she would be. Is there any bonuses they get for seeing things of fossils and stuff? But I specifically want to see for just random finding things. Yeah, there is. Okay, I'll give her a bonus. In fact, she'll probably be trained in investigate for this, so I'll give her bonuses for that. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay. I thought about what I would do with this, and there's a couple things I want to do. So, Brad, here's what I want you to do. It can be one of three things, and I'll let you decide what it is.
Okay.
Actually, it can be one of four things, we'll say. It either can be if carefully crafted outside of the thing, it can be either the rock inside can either hold a type of evolution stone, it can hold a Z crystal, or it can hold a mega stone, or it can be something else completely that I won't say unless you decide you want to choose that.
Do that.
Okay. Do I have to roll for it?
Nope, you can
Anything?
decide. You can decide
Just,
which of those 4 you would like it to be. However, just know that if you choose one of the first 3, you will have to get someone to carefully take out the stone. So there's still a chance that can fail.
okay. So what did you say? Evolution stone, a Z crystal, or what?
A megastone or something else that's neither of those 3 that you don't have to necessarily risk doing,
Okay.
but it might not exactly be what you want. I'll say that. It can be that let's put it this way, that 4th thing could be one of 3 things, we'll say. So, that's all I can give you for information.
Okay.
I will let, if you don't choose the 4th thing, I will let you know what the 4th thing could have been.
Well, actually, yeah, I'll pick the 4th thing.
Okay. I need you to roll me a 1d3. Actually, you can just roll me a d4, and if it's a d4, I'll let you choose what it is.
Okay. Okay.
I'm going to look this up while you're rolling that.
Okay. 3.
Okay. Excellent. I was really hoping it was a 4 because then you would get to choose this. She will tell you that. Okay. She will tell you that this rock looks extremely familiar to her because she has seen it before, because you guys went to go see it and find it before. This rock, while you have it on you, can transform Deoxys into speed form.
Okay.
Whenever you want. Well, it can transform him into speed and normal, but because you would just use it again, he would turn back to normal.
Okay. That's cool. Oh, does the thing have a name?
Nope, it
Like
is
the
just.
rock?
Well, now it's not a black rock. Now it's a black meteorite.
Okay. Okay, thanks. This is cool.
Yeah, hey, it's if you decide to bust the Oxus back out, it'll come in handy.
Yeah. Well, didn't I catch it in the speed form?
I
I
think we
think I
went
did.
back to the cave to make it speed form.
I think because it. Yeah. No, I don't think you made it. I think originally it was in speed form. Then you went back to the cave and then you changed it to something else. I
I
don't
thought
remember.
when we fought it, it was defense form.
Okay.
Or did you
Well,
make it defense form later?
Well, look at its stats. What's its based for speed right now?
Um. Okay.
Hold on, I can really just quickly check because I have it open anyways.
It's speed form.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh,
that's right because we have it separated.
Yeah, I have it in attack. Yeah, because that's the only one. I just have speed and attack filled in.
Yeah, so I think you did change it to attack form. Yeah, so it is currently in its
Yeah.
attack form. You remember?
Okay.
Okay, so then it was in speed originally. I don't know why I thought defense was in there.
I think because it tried to shift to it shifted to defense, and then it shifted to speed to try and run away from you guys, and you beat the shit out of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Or no, I threw a bowl and I got really lucky
well that too.
and I caught it.
Yeah.
So that being said, there's these three very influential. Well, two. Tetsu is technically not influential in this region. Influential people, and Tetsu has this giant drill bit now that are heading out to east of the thing. Are you gonna ask them anything about it? There's also a really high-ranking ranger with you guys, but
Do they need any help? Like, I don't know.
you just Tetsu's like, nah, I think we'll be fine. If you want to come, that's up to you, Tasha. I have no problem. You just hired me to make this drill so that I can install it when we get to where we're going. And he's being very specific not to say where he's going because he doesn't know how much you guys know.
Yeah.
That much is obvious.
Okay. Well, where did he say where are we gonna go? Where we have to take it?
He just said nope. He's being very, very vague about where he's going.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm asking, like, the gym leader, like, did they need any help with anything?
She's thinking, Buster. Actually, everyone can make me a perception check.
Okay.
And she just thinks, like, it wouldn't be bad to have that show up. I can trust them.
Got a +1.
17. Okay, so Buster and Rio both hear this and see something specific. Brad, you don't hear, but you see something.
Okay.
All of you see the higher up range just kind of look at you guys funny and is like, why are there's more than he's like making the posture thinking like there's more than enough of us here. We don't need these random trainers help. He doesn't say anything.
I'll
He
have
doesn't
you
he
know
doesn't
we are not random trainers.
he doesn't say that, but that's the kind of what the look he's giving you.
Okay.
He doesn't say any of that. But Rio
Wait,
and
who's thinking that? Sorry.
the higher up ranger.
There's a ranger being snotty.
I'll have you know I just beat Tetsu in a fight, sir. I think I can handle myself.
Again, he didn't say any of that. He just
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, no, Rio gives him the don't give me that look. I freaking hold my own.
The ranger looks at Tetsu just like he's not wrong. But Buster and Rio, you both hear something very specific when she's kind of talking to herself. Tasha's like, they did help Ava out with her thing, and they kind of already know about that. Plus, they've been in fights with them a lot recently. And they pretty much all have all the badges at this point. So, there's no reason to believe that they are them. But then traveling together with other people might put a thing on her back. She's weighing her options right now.
It's okay, girl. Take your time, work it through.
If it helps at all with your decision making, something that I didn't exactly mention the last time I was here is I am a former gym leader.
Yeah.
So we can. I promise we'll be able to back ourselves up.
Are you gonna say that right in front of the ranger of all people?
Is the ranger too young to know that that's factual?
I would like Buster to make a D20 roll for me.
Okay.
I don't know what it would be specifically to be remembering, so history, actually. Well,
Oh,
Buster just sure does not remember anything that a certain someone told him not to say to just random people.
This isn't random people. This is a gym leader.
Yeah, this man seems to
The
be high enough
ranger is
ranking.
not a random person.
Yeah.
Or is a random person, rather.
I don't know. He seems to be high enough
The ranger
ranking.
just kind of looks at you weird and just looks you up and down. And just like, is gonna make a check, actually, since he is a higher up.
History. Yeah.
Unfortunately for him, I don't actually can rangers even get like history as a skill? Because if they can't, then that's not high enough, thankfully.
Well, is Ranger a base class?
I think so.
Signers can.
or
He would not,
isn't it?
he definitely would not be a signer. I'll tell you that right now.
As can Mystics and Rune Masters, but I don't think he's one of those.
Yeah, probably.
Isn't Ranger a archetype of a breeder
No, ranger is its own
class? Oh,
No. So yeah, no, he wouldn't. Nah, even if he was maybe a commander, he still wouldn't know anything. So yeah, he just looks up Buster down and is like, you don't. He doesn't quite think you're a gym leader, but he can tell that you're not. Doesn't just seem like you're lying either. Like you fully believe that.
I said used to be.
It's a long story.
Tasha, let's see. Well, Iris wouldn't know. Tetsu wouldn't know. Tasha.
Wait, Tetsu wouldn't?
No, because he's not natively from
Wouldn't.
this island.
I guess. I don't know, man. He seems like he's been here a while.
And he's been stuck in a shop most of the time he's been here, so he doesn't know about like
watch
other
TV?
gym
He's
leaders and
back
stuff.
and forth between town.
Yeah,
He doesn't do things. He doesn't
I
have
guess
fun.
not.
he definitely does not have fun. Especially when people keep stealing his shit. Although that's fun because he gets to beat the crap out of them.
Yeah, that's kind of fun.
I'm gonna roll for Tasha to see if she remembers you. She's kind of a younger gym leader, but she might have heard about you. Oh, okay. She looks at you again, then looks to the rangers like, you can tell that she knows, but she's not gonna say anything. She's like, I mean, if you guys want to join us, I don't expect us to get into any fights or anything. The basic rundown is that there was a place that I'm supposed to keep watch over. Had a rock slide happen recently and kind of blocked a passageway to get there. So we needed Tetsu to make us a drill to get us through to where we need to go.
Gotcha.
I
mean,
can
you
mostly
any, like foul play.
maybe not from people per se, mostly from wild Pokemon. It's why I asked Iris to come here, because she can communicate with dragons, and I can somewhat understand how fairy and rock types are. So
Makes sense.
Gotcha.
So we, if they don't really bother us, then we won't really need it. But if they do, we're there to try and calm them down. I mean, if you want to come help us to stop them from doing that, we're fine with that too. And you did help Ava on a specific thing in the desert. So I guess you could come with us to there. All of you can make history checks, and then if you succeed, you can make... I don't know why, Rio, I have your character sheet open. I don't know why I opened it, but I did.
You did, buddy. We can make what?
You make, Brad, that's just slightly one short unless you have things for it, which I don't think you do.
No, I don't.
Do you have one of the
Oh, you do? Yeah, you
accessories?
can.
Yeah.
You should. You absolutely should. I would assume that Rio just always has them made for you guys unless they break.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, and I don't think yours is broken recently. So you can roll a d8 to make that check higher, which automatically will succeed. So you would just have to roll a d20 to make sure it doesn't break.
Okay. So it,
Uh,
Did you already apply the +1? Oh wait, history might not be applicable. Yeah, history's not applicable to that. Never mind.
what was it? Special defense?
Yeah, it's special defense skills. History is a special attack skill. Oh, I'm trained in history. Yeah, I didn't roll good
Yeah.
though.
All right. Yeah, don't worry about it, Brad. So then, in that case, then
okay.
Buster, you're the only one who can make a. Actually, I don't even bother with making you make a second check because this is just remembering that when she's specifically talking about Ava in the desert, you know that means that there's probably another and probably the third one that you guys will be found now, uh, temple to a certain god.
Hmm.
Okay.
Buster's the only one that knows that and doesn't up to him if he wants to say that out loud. But regardless, if you guys want to follow them, you can. Just note that I do not have a map for the altar like I
I
Sounds like
mean,
a
usually.
plan.
we're at it. I
It's
need to
time.
go.
I
So
mean, yeah, I can make one if you would. I can actually, you know what? I might make an encounter out of that in case things do go bad.
yeah.
So
Okay.
we will end off. You guys won't get into any encounters while traveling there if you guys are going, because there'll be 7 of you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
most
Let's go.
wild Pokemon are smart enough to stay away from you. So you will
Okay.
travel for because it'll be uh uh actually, you know what, because how long would it take to get there? Well, they'll have to get there and then have it set up in the next morning anyways. So say, what did I say it was about? It was almost about noon.
Yeah, something like that.
So by the time you reach there, which uh, you'll be about, and I'll show this on here. You'll be at the can I no snap. You'll be at like about getting close to like this corner here of the
Okay.
hex. Uh, and you see that there looks to be like a rock slide that's happened, and there is what looks to be a cave behind it, and it's just rocks are blocking the way. Um, and in this spot, there is a drill that is being crafted here. Like all the parts like were brought up here and
Yeah, like
being
being
put
assembled.
together by probably earlier in the day, and basically his drill bit is like the last in needing to put this thing together. Um, let's see. All of you, you know what? Buster, let's just see if anything is happening while they're putting this drill together. So Brad and Buster can roll me D100s.
Okay.
33.
Okay. And this we'll do this real quick, and this is where we'll end for today because I'm hungry because I haven't eaten any supper yet.
Same. That's the big reason I want to go because I need to go to sleep soon, but I want to eat first.
Yep.
This seems like a good idea. Okay, quickly because those are both
43.
encounters.
Oh,
Let's see if they're like dangerous Pokemon that are wandering around here. Meteorite Mountains. So
Let it be some punks trying to jump us and then just have an oh shit
no,
moment.
it'll definitely just be because there is lots of people up here. Most of them are just like civilians, like that help, like engineers that just put the drill together. They don't really
Hmm.
have Pokemon really on them right now. because they're ordered by the gym leader to come put this together. And gym leaders coming for protection, they don't really need to spring for Pokemon to bring with them.
True.
Buster and Rio can roll me D17s, and if one of you rolls the same, you can roll a different one. Whoever does it first.
17.
Okay.
Oh no, not D17s, 48s. Sorry, I was looking at mental
48?
town. 48.
46.
9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 6. Oh, okay. And then 40, 46. That's 2. Interesting. You know what? I'm going to make it that because that makes more sense. So, I'm gonna make this an actually relatively bigger battle.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
So
So
you know what?
look
I'll let you guys roll for this. So, actually, you know what? Let's make it 3 different types of Pokemon. Cause fuck it, why not?
Hell yeah.
I see.
So 25. So 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll make it that. So that'll be those. Okay. Each of you can roll me D4s.
Okay.
Okay, so there's 2 of those. Rio, need a D4 from you.
Mm-hmm. Sorry.
Oh, there's 5 of those.
Uh-oh.
You spooky.
Let's go.
You know what? I'll make that 5 because that makes more sense because there's always a bunch of those. I want to make sure. I'll probably won't make those ones specifically fully evolved. Maybe I'll make 1 or 2 of them fully evolved. Yeah. All right. Here's the scene that you guys come up to. You see the workers on this drill as you guys are coming up to, and they are surrounded by, let's see, 1, 2, 4 different Pokemon. For starters, there's I need to know. Actually, let me just make sure. Let's make sure that these guys are at the right level. I need a Pokemon that you would have out their level when you guys are coming up to here.
I would bring Bridget out, and she is 46.
Okay.
It's gonna be like what's the word? Bertolock, who is 43.
And Brad.
I'm gonna have Electro. He's 44.
All right, and the average.
I think 44 is our average level.
It is. I'm gonna make that 1 higher just because this makes sense because there's only 2 of them. So Buster, you rolled for there being 2 Haxorus.
Oh fuck yes.
Cool.
Oh, absolutely. I'm gonna be getting in there for this.
Brad, you rolled for being 3 Golbat and 2 Crobat.
Okay.
And Rio, you rolled, if I did this correctly, for there being 3 Excadrills.
Okay.
For a total of 7, 8, 9, 10 Pokemon. However, there is the 3 of you. There's Tasha, there's Iris, and there's also Tetsu, who is probably going to stay back because 1, he's really strong, and 2, he needs to protect the drill bit that nothing attacks it. So it'll be the 3 of you. It'll be the 3 of you, Tasha and Iris, in this fight.
Works for me.
Okay.
Two
And I
apiece.
will have to. I already have Tasha set up, so that's fine. But I have to give Iris a Pokemon. We'll see, because we might not even. Well, yeah, two of them aren't even rock or fairy types, so the maybe get rid of the dragon types, but we'll see what happens next time.